Hey Shakers, and welcome to Worth Your Salt, the podcast that shakes up your marketing game in the health and wellness industry. We're your hosts. I'm Jennifer Oraqua.
And I'm Jake Mowry.
Join us as we dive into the trends, tools, and resources for not only fitness and nutrition companies, but also for organizations that focus on overall physical and mental health and appearance. Now, hiring a marketing agency can save you money, time, and lead to success by giving you access to professionals who know the industry inside and out. Rather than having to hire an in-house team of marketers with different skills, an agency can provide all of these services as part of their package. On top of that, agencies have experience with multiple clients and industries, so they're more likely to come up with innovative solutions that could give your business an edge over the competition. So today on Worth Your Salt, we're talking about the do's and don'ts of hiring a marketing agency. What should you look for in the right agency? How to make sure your budget is well spent, and why communication is key when it comes to success. Hiring a professional marketer can be overwhelming and costly, but there are ways to make sure you select the right team for your business, like taking the time to research and vet potential agencies in order to get the most bang for your buck. So Jake, let's talk about what kinds of things people should be looking for in their research in order to make sure there's no money wasted.
Well, first, I think you should ask yourself what problems you need solved and what goals you want to accomplish with your marketing strategy. Then once you have this kind of list of objectives, then you can start looking for an agency that specializes in those specific areas. And you also want to, of course, take the time to look at their past work and client reviews. This will help give you a better idea of what to expect from them.
Yeah, that makes sense. Knowing the problems that you want to solve. Do you need a website? Are you looking to improve your branding? Or do you already have a website and you need to really lean into search engine optimization? Knowing those goals, that'll help you ensure that an agency is a good fit for your business. So it's important to be clear about what you need so that they can offer solutions tailored to your specific situation, rather than just trying to apply a one-size-fits-all approach, which can easily lead to money going down the drain.
Yeah, exactly. And no one wants to waste money, obviously. I also think having a list of objectives will give the agency an idea of how much time and resources it'll take to achieve those goals, which can be used in developing their pricing structure. So it's important to remember that any marketing strategy should be tailored to your specific business needs so that you get the best possible results from your investment.
And another common challenge that we see in hiring a marketing agency is that there are a lot of different options available. There are large full-scale agencies that all the way down to individual contractors with specific skill sets. So it can be difficult to determine who has the best combination of experience, know-how, and costs for your needs. And some agents might use tactics that look good on paper, but don't actually give results in practice. This is a really beautiful website, but is it turning in the leads? Are you getting those conversions? That leaves you with empty promises and wasted money.
Yeah, and that how overwhelming does that sound, right?
Mm-hmm.
There are so many options. The key to successful marketing is paying attention to the details. It's important to research and understand what different agencies are offering, as well as which areas of expertise each agency specializes in. This will help ensure that you're selecting an agency with the right skill set for your business and investing in the right services. Don't be afraid to ask questions about a potential agency's track record or other implementation details so you can make a more informed decision, really. I really want to emphasize that taking the time to do your due diligence can save you money and a lot of headaches in the long run.
So anecdotally, I've seen many businesses fall into the trap of investing in marketing strategies that seemed alluring on paper, but didn't deliver those tangible results. We see a lot of companies that come to us and they've done the work, they've done the homework, but didn't do the search engine optimization. The site looks fantastic, but they weren't providing enough content to get found. So it's important to find an agency that'll make good on their promises. It can be really expensive and time consuming to switch providers if you find out too late that you're not getting your needs met. So having a reliable partner is especially important for small businesses, which often have limited resources and need to maximize the impact of that investment.
For sure. And I think we've all seen examples of that. We should also mention that you need to make sure the agency is willing and able to provide regular progress updates throughout your partnership. Consistent communication is key for keeping projects on track and ensuring everyone remains on the same page.
Yeah, for sure. Those metrics are vitally important to make sure that they're working towards the same goals that you are. All right, Jake, you and I need to take a quick sponsorship break right now, but when we return, I want to dive deeper into everything we need to know about working with a marketing agency. Stay with us.
The Worth Your Salt podcast is grateful to our partners and sponsors, including ConvertKit. Building trust with your clients begins with providing useful information, and there's no better way to remind them of the support you provide than an email newsletter delivered consistently. ConvertKit is the go-to marketing hub that helps you grow your audience with beautiful landing pages and sign-up forms that make your health or wellness business stand out. ConvertKit will help you automate your marketing to create lasting connections with your ideal target market. Plus, deliver your content and provide value with every interaction people have with you. And now, for all Worth Your Salt listeners, ConvertKit is offering a free 14-day trial. Plus, as a Worth Your Salt listener, you can take advantage of a free concierge migration service that will help you level up your email game by moving your subscribers over from your current platform. Just go to saltmarketing.co/ConvertKit to claim your free trial now. That's saltmarketing.co/ConvertKit.
All right, so something I'd love to chat with you about, Jake, is the topic of paid ads when it comes to marketing agencies. Something we see often are agencies whose top priority and biggest strategic move is to run paid ads for your business. And we know that paid ads can be a good thing, but let's touch on why it might also be something to look out for when hiring a marketing firm.
Yeah, definitely. Agencies that rely heavily on paid ads and just honestly might not have your best interest in mind sometimes, mostly because they are focused on generating quick, short-term results instead of more sustained long-term success. So with those type of partners, you're likely to see a sudden boost in traffic or sales when ads first launch, but then it'll drop back down once again when those ads stop running. So it's important to look for an agency that works with you to create an effective long-term strategy and helps you reach your goals without relying exclusively on expensive ads.
Yeah. And, we talk about when those ads stop running, at some point, the ads have to be refreshed. And it can just be a black hole where you're just trying to outbid your competitors by a penny, a dollar, in order to keep those ads fresh. So that's why it's important to look for an agency that takes time to understand your business and your customers so they can create a comprehensive strategy tailored to your needs. So make sure you find an agency who listens to your goals and develops strategies with both short-term and long-term success in mind. So that might include SEO, content creation, optimization of your website and your email campaigns, your social media engagement, making sure you've got that sales funnel set up correctly, paying attention to the customer journey. So investing in a combination of paid ads and other marketing efforts will help you achieve sustainable growth over time.
Yeah, you're spot on. You definitely need somebody who listens. And on the topic of SEO, I also think it's important to find an agency who does in-house SEO. An agency that specializes in SEO is best suited to understand how to optimize your website for search engine results and ensure it reaches the top of the rankings when potential customers are searching. They should be very well versed in keyword research, content creation, link building, and all of the other aspects that go into the SEO process. An agency that understands the ins and outs of SEO will be better equipped to help you build a strategy that drives organic traffic to your site, helps you reach your long-term goals. Additionally, they can adjust their tactics as needed based on changes in Google's algorithms and help you stay ahead of the competition.
Yeah, that's smart. And something that goes hand in hand with SEO is that practice of inbound marketing. I've seen agencies downplay the importance of inbound in order to win a client over because we all know that inbound takes a lot of work and it can be time consuming for you or expensive to hire out. Especially in the health and wellness space, a lot of businesses think, well, what would we even talk about?
Right. And as you just said, inbound can be really intimidating, but it's a crucial component of any successful marketing strategy. And a good agency will know this. So tactics such as email campaigns, blog articles, podcasts, all of the above are really what is going to go a long way in capturing leads and driving conversions.
Yeah, but even more importantly, they can help you build relationships with your customers. You're not just putting ads in front of people, but you're actually creating meaningful experiences that help them come back to your website time and again and look to you for the solutions to their problems. All right, Jake, I think it's time to talk about the steps everyone should take to make sure they get the most bang for their buck when hiring a marketing agency. But before we do, it's time for another quick break. We'll be right back after this. You're listening to the Worth Your Salt podcast, and today we're talking about hiring a professional marketer for your health or wellness business. We'd love to hear your thoughts, so be sure to join us over on LinkedIn, Facebook, or Instagram at Salt Marketing Co. and let us know how your growth mindset is shifting. Now we're back. So at the top of the episode, Jake, we talked about one crucial first step when hiring a marketing agency, which is to do your research. So that includes solid internet research, but also reading customer reviews and signs of success. What else should people do in order to get this part right?
Yeah, absolutely. Research is paramount. It's also important to set some clear expectations about the timeline, budget, and scope of the project. Make sure both you and the agency understand what is expected from each side and how results are going to be measured. An experienced agency will help you with this process by providing their insights and expertise, and having an agreement in place that addresses all of those items ahead of time can help ensure a successful outcome for both parties down the road.
Yeah, measuring results is essential for the agency to be able to see how successful their strategies have been. So if a marketing campaign fails to reach its goals, the agency should have the ability to look back and see where changes need to be made. And having measurable goals helps establish a benchmark of success that both parties can use as they review the progress through the project. Marketing to me is all about iteration. So we see what works, we see what doesn't, we take baby steps forward every single time. This ensures that there's no misunderstanding about what constitutes a successful outcome down the road.
Yeah, definitely. And another point I really wanted to hammer home is that it's always important to stay involved throughout the process. You don't have to micromanage, but make sure you check in on progress regularly and give feedback when it's necessary. This will ensure that all your parties are aligned on the project goals and will help keep you moving forward.
So something that's a must for me is setting regular meetings between us and our clients to help establish a timeline for the project and provide an opportunity for both sides to check in on progress. This makes sure that everyone understands the scope of the project, any changes that need to be made along the way, when milestones may need to be hit. And regular meetings also provide a platform for both parties to voice any issues or challenges they might be facing. That way you can work through it together quickly. I see opportunities where we go through, here's what's happening this week, here's what's coming up next. What do we need to change? What do we need to iterate on?
Yeah, we definitely get a lot out of those meetings. And one more note about micromanaging. This is a big one that I think a lot of people struggle with. The goal of not micromanaging is to create a space where both the agency and client are trusted to use their own expertise in order to produce quality work in conjunction with each other. This allows them to move quickly and efficiently, while also providing them with the autonomy they need to be successful. So not micromanaging can also create an environment that breeds collaboration instead of something like contention, allowing everyone involved to come up with their own creative solutions and work together. It's important for the client and agency to have faith in each other's abilities, so progress isn't hindered by unnecessary oversight or like red tape.
Yeah, good point. All right, I think that's all we have time for today. I hope you're able to follow these steps and continue your marketing efforts with great success. The client-agency relationship is about trust and collaboration, and it's important to remember that both sides have their own strengths that can be used to create positive outcomes.
Absolutely, and if you're in the process of trying to find the right marketing agency for your business, give us a call. Salt Marketing focuses on the health and wellness industry, and we would love to sit down and discuss your goals with you. Visit us at saltmarketing.co for all the info you'll need.
Thanks for joining us for this week's episode of Worth Your Salt. Don't forget that a new episode of Worth Your Salt drops every Thursday. You can make sure you never miss an episode by subscribing at saltmarketing.co/worthyoursalt. If you're ready for your Worth Your Salt debut, our team is always looking for outstanding guests. Let us know about your expertise at grow@saltmarketing.co. Finally, leave us a review or give the show a handful of stars wherever you get your content. That's all for this episode of Worth Your Salt. Let's get out there and shake things up.